Hey everybody, my name's Adam. I have opinions as inflammatory as hemorrhoids, and ooh, this one's gonna fucking sting. Well, Jim Lee and Dan Didio are talking about bringing back the New 52, like one of the worst eras in comic book history. And the whole thing about it is like, why? Because there's this, there's a whole bunch of like negative energy surrounding the DC universe. Rebirth was genius. I love that shit. I'd be picking up pull lists and stuff with hopeful, optimistic characters. Having fun, actually turning off my brain. Escaping the real world. But no, they have to go all dark and gritty where everything's damaged, everyone's hurting, everyone has some inner darkness, like Man of Steel. Where they kind of took the base Superman off of a Batman-like character, basically. Where he's a mopey alien douchebag. In that movie, it's like, my name's not Superman, my name's Mope Man. He doesn't even fucking crack a smile once. And they're also hiring G. Willow Wilson to write Wonder Woman, which has no sales. No sales. They're hiring Kelly Sue DeConnick, which she has got in her Miss Marvel series recently canceled due to racism or something, I guess. It was canceled right before launch. And they're going on a downward trend, basically. See, I would... if they came up with a stupid excuse like, well, fans don't have money. No, fans don't like what you're doing to your product. Because that's a really, really bad motto for business right there. Heck, I don't care if, you have the egalitarian politics and, the books and stuff. Hey, I'm all for it. Everybody's fucking equal. It should be treated equal. That's the way I am, and the whole thing is why? Why do you want to do this? Why do you want to, ruin something great you had that gave you a gigantic sales boost and have it decline down? The Superman book has been in a decline of sales. Wonder Woman, that book's going to go down hard. Maybe, next year, it'll probably be top selling book, 20,000. That's what they're doing with DC nowadays. Which, hell, they canceled one of my favorite series, which should have been a top seller. I've been driving it down, people's throats, promoting it. I recommend it to people that aren't into comic books. Hal Jordan and the Green Lantern Corps. It's a great book. It's fun. It's science fiction right there. It's light. And the thing is, it's like, why are they shooting themselves? Basically, they're or tying a fucking news, stringing it up and around a fan. That's what DC is doing because they're bringing back the shittiest era of the books. Hell, in Action Comics 1004, Lois comes back to Earth, doesn't even fucking tell Superman, and their marriage might be in jeopardy too, and John's gone too. It's everything that's great that Peter J. Tomasi did and Dan Jurgens did beforehand getting fucking thrown out the window. See, that's the thing, they're hiring bad writers, and I think that it's the editorial team's fault too. Like, they should see their sales records and be like, no, compared to like when they first started, like with Bendis on Ultimate Spider-Man, they should be like, nope, no, evil fat Mr. Clean, you're not getting this book. Here's the question, or here's a dark gritty reboot of Arm Fall Off Boy, the most useless fucking character in the DC universe. See, that's a way that they should have handled it. And I think it would be fucking hilarious if they did one of Arm Fall Off Boy, a dark gritty reboot. In a world of blood and death, the only one can save it is Arm Fall Off Boy, with his sidekick, Matter Eater Lad. See, that's would be a fucking hilarious direction, you know, like, and I would just pick it up for shits and giggles. And, you know, like, with, you know, like, 2 female writers from Marvel, it's always my fucking identity politics jammed into the books, which, you don't want that. That will ruin the brand and the company. You know, like, and, you know, like, and the books are just getting darker and darker. You know, like, hell, I like Vendetti, man. Like, Hawkman is, from what I've read, I'm looking forward to the 3rd issue because it's fucking great. You know, like, they should do shit like that. You know, like, underhand the darkness and have fun with shit. And, you know, like, bring inspiration and joy for the characters. Have heroes you want to look up to, not all dark, moody, mopey, and pissy fucking pants. See, like, and they're destroying the relationship between Lois and Clark too. That's what they're doing in at DC. Like, they're destroying everything. You know, like, they turned Batman, the dark gritty street avenger, into Cuck George Costanza. He doesn't care. He's a fucking idiot, basically. And the sales are like detracting and stuff. What do they want? Do they want to have over only 20,000 fucking sales? You know, like, their top selling book, you know, like, dominating the industry with that number, which, man, it's turning into the 1950s, you know, like, all over again. Because they're just, like, taking away the fun from people. You know, like, you can't, you know, like, shit, Hawkman, you could give it to a fucking 4-year-old. Like, oh yeah, he fights a giant monkey. Hey, they're fighting, you know, like, fucking a war in Egypt and stuff like that. That would be the way to do it. Not be like, oh yeah, this is really, really complex murder mystery to a fucking, like, 4-year-old. A 4-year-old doesn't need that shit. See, that's... Make it have simple fun, basically. Just make comics fun again. That's all they need to do. Because, you know, like, hey, at least they're not as bad as the fucking Marvel with their shit. You know, like, the only book I can read for escapism fun is Cable. Legitimately, zero politics, which is being canceled. So I'm not buying any more Marvel books because, hell, the writers fucking respected it. You know, like, from Ed Brisson and John Mellon to, you know, like, the current creative team. See, that's the thing. You know, like, DC is kind of like going, ha, darkness, no fun, no simplicity. Everything's all fucking overlayered and complex and stuff, and you can't even explain it to a 4 or 5-year-old kid and get them into it. That's the thing, you know, again, Marvel has turned into the shitty tween comedy line of comics. And those are, you know, like, my thoughts on this issue. Until next time, I'm signing off. And be careful, stay safe, have a good one. Always trigger SJWs, And I will see you around. I am signing off.